Hey guys, Chicken here. This is a Christmas update video, and I'm trying to, well, not trying to, but I would like to make this an annual thing, so we'll title this Annual Christmas Update Part 1 or something, or Episode 1. And this is just going to be like a little bit of a look back onto the channel and what I have accomplished this year, what I would like to accomplish in the following years, and where I would like the channel to go, general updates on software that I use, on just the state of things, what projects are coming up. And I want to start off the video saying that, thank you for every subscriber, like everyone that subscribed. Thank you for having an interest in watching this video. In fact, that will be a pretty boring video. If you are a newcomer to this channel and you don't particularly care about my person or the things coming up to the channel, technical updates about the equipment I use, whatever, then you can skip this video. It's not a problem. It isn't really important content for you. Maybe for long-time subscribers and people that have an interest in my person, it is a important video. Overall, making videos for this channel is a lot of fun, and also for the other channel where, you know, I sometimes upload videos that are not really that serious, or just very laid back and very rough around the edges, not very much edited. Just something to dump content in that I'm doing for fun. I'm very much glad that people watch my videos, that people have fun watching my videos, because this is the only point I'm making videos, so that other people can watch them. There are some artists, some people that say, you know, it's for you, it's for yourself, but I think it's not true. I think it's for reaching other people. This is why you would make art, or in my case, make videos, to express what you're thinking about something, so you can find people that resonate with the things you say, with the videos you make, with something that you have put a lot of time in, so that other people can try to appreciate that. So I guess thank you to everyone that appreciates my videos and that like my videos, share my videos around, and just overall interact. And just as a reminder, Discord invite is in the description below if you want to join. So let's look at a general look back at this year. I hope for you it was a great year. For me, it was kind of a mixed bag. I made new friends, quite a few new friends, people from the Whackjob Interactive server that are working on Catharsis Reborn. I'm part of this project. I talk a lot to these people, and they also helped me make some videos, especially Bushman, Mjo, Mark Hayal, the lead developer of Catharsis Reborn. People that, you know, give a lot of input into my things that we talk mostly daily to. We talk mostly daily, and it's just very nice to have people that you know, give you a lot of input, give you a lot of ideas to make videos. This year has been a mixed bag for me, as I said, and that mostly comes down to university and other things that I have some struggles with. University mostly because I am doing a university course that goes into the direction of IT, and it's a mixture of many things. Like, I also learned filmmaking and design and programming, web design, and sure, it's very helpful, but I don't know if I want to continue this. And maybe I want to go into economics and see, hey, maybe with economics I can focus on things that I want to do myself, because I want to be self-sufficient and produce money with my creations. This is my end goal, you know, making this a job. If it will be in the YouTube form or if it will be in another form, that's up to the future me to decide. But yeah, this year has been very much a mixed bag. While many things like finding new friends and actually building up more ambition for this channel have been a very great thing, there were other things that really kept me thinking if what I'm doing right now is the right thing, mostly university. When we look at my channel, when it comes to video production, I also have to say that I want to step my game up quite a bit and make more videos. I'm checking my channel out right now. Like this year alone, I produced about 17 or some slightly more, no, like about 20 videos. And this is not too much. I want to make more videos. I want to make videos more frequently. I want to make them more consistently, and I also in the future want to cut down the streams a bit. Why streams? Well, to me they're not that enjoyable, and that is because I personally am a person that enjoys more to consume edited and well-produced things, and I am not the type of guy that enjoys watching streams for extended amounts of time. Streaming is easier to produce, but it also is very tiresome to keep up with the chat, for example, like when the chat is especially active. But when the chat is not active, then it's just not fun. You don't get enough interaction to keep it going. You don't get enough stimuli to keep the stream engaging. So next year, I really want to up my game, and I really want to produce more videos. I want to produce them more efficiently. I want to learn becoming the superior editor that I want to be, and I really want the video production to go through the roof. I want videos to come out very regularly. Speaking of video production, I also want to address one thing that is pretty important for this channel. I used Adobe programs, and no, I did not pirate them. I actually had a subscription, and I still have the subscription, and I am going to cancel this right now. This video is not edited in Premiere. It has been edited in Blender. And you might be thinking, why Blender? And why ditch Adobe? Why not just pirate it? And that point is something I want to address. I don't roll like that. I don't like piracy. I don't like cracking things, and I only do so when I really need to. Simply put, Premiere or something like Sony Vegas is not needed. It's not mandatory. There are many free alternatives. One of them is HitFilm. One of them, like another one, is DaVinci Resolve, which is amazing for color correction and color grading. I don't really use a lot of that, so I don't need it. Then, as I said, Blender. Then I think iMovie or something. Final Cut is not free. And then, something like Windows Movie Maker. I mean, even Windows Movie Maker, you can make videos with that, competent videos, when you know how to use it and when you know how to not make it look amateurish. So there are free options, and sure, the prosumer software that you need to buy or that you need to subscribe to is many times better, but honestly, I don't think it's worth the price. Mostly speaking about Premiere here, because I spent 20 euros a month. This is with the student reduction, okay? I spent 20 euros a month. That would mean 240 bucks on the Adobe software. And this enabled me to create thumbnails, logos, entire videos with the software and the voiceover. This voiceover is still recorded in Adobe Audition. And all these software, they are amazing, they are fast, they work, but they simply are not worth the money for me, because I would like to own a software and have it consistently instead of relying to pay for it monthly. It's a pretty shitty deal if you think about it. Would you rather buy a software for 200 bucks up front so that you have it forever? Or would you rather like to spend 20 bucks every month as long as you want to use the software? For some, one option might seem better than the other, and you might disagree with my decision or with my views on things. And as for piracy, I don't see a point in piracy. I don't see a point in using the software illegally, so to speak, when there are free alternatives that do the job and that are good enough for me. I want to specifically use Blender because I am a big fan of this software and it's a great open source alternative. I love the Blender Foundation. I love that they want to keep this software free and that they enable people like me and other creators to use their software for free. The interface is a bit cumbersome. The shortcuts are a bit strange after you use something like Premiere or Final Cut or Sony Vegas, but it is something that you can learn and adapt to, and it's not that bad. So the next year will be a big change of pace. It will be a big change on software and even hardware. I am trying to improve my workflow, and I have, for example, a very rudimentary voiceover booth that I will use for every single video, and I have used for many videos after I set it up. And I even planned on either buying a ThinkPad or, restoring my old very shitty MSI PC with an Intel Atom processor and no graphics card, so I can focus on writing videos without any distractions, so I can cut down internet usage to the point where I am so focused on producing videos that nothing hinders me on making them as fast as possible. So I want to completely switch to open source software. Instead of Photoshop, I will use GIMP. Instead of Illustrator, I will use something like Inkscape. I think it's called Inkscape. Instead of Premiere, I will use Blender. And of course, if I want to integrate 3D objects in my videos, instead of something like ZBrush, 3ds Max, or any of that expensive crap no one needs, I will use Blender as well. When it comes to audio, all my audio will be recorded in Audacity, and it tells that most voiceover artists use Audacity, that this software is very much competent and very much capable of producing high quality sound and of being good enough for video production. When it comes to hardware, I also need certain things. When it comes to my camera, I definitely need an AC adapter, something that I replace the battery with. And instead of using a battery, the camera runs on AC or DC power. And I think this would be perfect for either live streams if I want to make them, video production overall, so I don't need to charge a battery and the camera doesn't die like it did on this video, and this is why I'm recording audio right now. Sorry about that, by the way. This video needs to go out fast and I need to edit this fast. I can't wait on making this video for 20 or 30 more minutes so that the battery recharges. Other things I need are monitor stereo boxes, very high quality boxes for about $200, so I need to save up a bit on that. I have a base budget for, certain things. In the future for videos, I also want to invest in an XLR microphone with a mixer so I can produce higher quality voiceover, so I can produce better sound for my videos. For videos where you see my face in it, I also want to invest in lavalier mics. Those are little microphones that you clip onto your shirt and you speak into. Those are mostly rather inexpensive and they are compatible with my Tascam DR05, which is a field recorder which I use to record certain audio when my big membrane microphone just doesn't cut it anymore. About monitors, I think that I am set, but if I would like to buy another one, I think it would be an ultra-wide monitor. The ultra-wide monitor would be very good for editing videos where I have a giant monitor in the middle, so that like vertical, and I can have access to all my effects and to all my video files and to the sequencer, so I have a lot of space to work with and I am not hindered by other useless shit. There's a lot of spending to be to be done on hardware, and this also includes headphones. At some point I will need to switch out my headphones because mine are literally falling apart, but they are pretty good. Those are hi-fi gear from the 90s, authentic microphone headphones from the 90s, but sadly they're falling apart, and I could use headphones that have a bit better sound quality. So this year will be ambitious. Another thing I want to thank specifically my friend Loggins for is that he gave me, amongst other hardware that I wouldn't be able to afford otherwise, this great Blu-ray player that is in my computer right now. And that gives me the ability to even review movies that I own, something like Heat, Akira, and Perfect Blue, movies that I really like and that I would really love to review if people have interest in it and if I come around reviewing these. And I also have the ability to play these old FMV games that I own, and to play overall just PC games that I have on disc instead of on Steam or Good Old Games. I also thought about making music related content, but that I think has to wait because I am still figuring out what the format for this will be. Speaking of videos, I am planning on expanding the video content side of things. Especially I want to make the internet phenomena videos like a series. I want to really push out more videos of that. The game design videos I have a lot of fun making, and I want to make more of them. Sound design videos, I would love to make more of them too. And I would also make new videos that are giant in size, something like the Euphoria video that was 45 minutes long, the most ambitious video I ever made, and in my opinion also the best video I've ever made. I'm very pleased with how the Internet Phenomena video and the Euphoria video did. The Internet Phenomena video has, at the time of this video, 2,124 views. This is insane. The Euphoria video has about 600 views. It got a late surge of popularity and is recommended by YouTube a lot, even though it's age restricted. So thank you, YouTube, for that. I also have still a lot of games, and there are still more games to come that I can make videos about. The games that I am very eager to make videos about right now are games like Hatred, the first Postal game, if I get the chance to play it again, and various other titles that I have on my mind. Something like Doom 3. I would like to make a video on Doom 3 because I think it's an underappreciated game. And also games like Doom 4, games that disappointed me heavily and that I would like to explore a bit more to see why they disappointed me. When it comes to games, I have enough of them. I have over 300 games on my Steam account alone, which maybe tells you that I am a compulsive buyer, but I would really love to make most of my videos about games that did something especially well, or games that are very obscure and underappreciated overall. But that doesn't also hinder me from making videos that are not gaming related. I would like to make videos about certain people in the internet. I would like to make videos about certain things happening. I would like to make videos about things that are maybe a bit more serious. One idea was, for example, a video on the mental condition of necrophilia. It's a subject that I am interested in, and if I make this video, it will be a long documentary. This will not be a small video, this will be a production with a little bit of a budget behind it. I would like to make this video big, and I would also like to make it a commercial use video, in the sense of, well, not commercial use. I would like to make it a video that people can download freely, that they can redistribute, as long as they don't charge money for it. I would like this video to spread. Another thing I'm thinking about is making videos and also translating them. Like not all videos, but certain videos that I think need translating, that would be good when they were translated. So I would like to encourage people that speak different languages. I know many people that speak Hungarian or Czech or German, including myself. If you feel like you can translate a video, you have my permission to do so. If you want, you could even dub the video and re-upload it, as long as you credit me. I am completely in support of that. As long as it opens up new gates to my content, I am fine with it. If you want a translation, if you want to write a translation for a video, you can do so, because I enabled the community translation thing on most of my videos, I think. And you can try your hand at translating something into another language. I need to trust you on this. I can't say for sure if a translation is good or bad, so please, if you do so, do your best. To close off this rather long update video, talking about many things, and it, I think, isn't even that organized and structured, but I somehow made it. I want to talk about one specific thing that is more an update on my person. I started taking a lot more care of myself lately, in the sense of I started eating differently, I started sleeping at the correct times, I started taking care of my body a bit more. And I also thought about making videos that are more self-experiments. I have a greater interest in diets lately, and I would also like to explore, the rabbit holes of specific communities. For example, veganism, vegetarianism, carnivorism, and I would love to self-experiment and go through these diets myself to see if they are so good for my body as other people say. And right now I am on a very specific thing called intermittent fasting, for example, where you basically don't eat 20 hours a day, but then you eat in the other 4 hours a day. And say what you want about it, for me it works. I have lost quite a few kilograms in the last week, and I am very much happy with it. It pretty much eliminated my cravings for sugar and sodas and unhealthy food in general, and I am just so glad this worked. If you have an interest in health related things, in just, things that could actually be beneficial to you instead of just talking about games, please tell me in the comments below if you have interest in things like these. Because if you people have no interest in things like these, well, I will most likely do the videos anyway, but maybe I will make them less regularly than I am planning to do, or that I am thinking I would like to do. Because that's another thing, making self-experiments is pretty ambitious, and I need to put a lot of time into them. So maybe eating vegan will be something that I will do for maybe a week, but maybe also 2 weeks, maybe also 3 weeks. It takes a lot of time, and while I do that, I can still do other videos that come out more regularly. Closing off this video now, I wish every single one of you a great Christmas, or whatever festivity you may have. Or if you don't have any festivities to attend to this year, then just have a great time, man. I hope you have the best time possible. I hope you will have a lot of fun in the coming days or in the coming years. Just in general, I hope you have a great time. We will see us in a next upload that will most likely be worse in quality, since I need to get used to open source software. I wish you all great festivities. Goodbye.